Today we'll delve into the latest transfer and injury news involving some of the top football talents, focusing on Arsenal's key targets and players. We begin with Newcastle star striker Alexander Isak, and then transition to Crystal Palace's creative midfielder Eberechi Eze, before moving on to discuss free agent Adrien, Rabiot, Arsenal's veteran midfielder Jorginho, and finally Martin Odegaard's injury concerns. Each of these stories reflects pivotal moments in the ongoing strategies of top Premier League clubs as they prepare for the challenges ahead. Let's dive right in. Arsenal's interest in Newcastle United's standout striker Alexander Isak remains one of the most intriguing transfer sagas this season. Isak, who made history as Newcastle's record signing in August 2022 for a whopping £63 million from Real Sociedad, is at the centre of attention. Despite his current deal running until 2027, the lack of progress in contract extension talks between the Swedish international and Newcastle has been a significant talking point. Since his arrival, Isak has seamlessly adjusted to life in the Premier League, establishing himself as a crucial player for the Magpies. In 55 top-flight appearances, he's netted an impressive 32 goals, becoming a key figure in Newcastle's attack, especially in light of Callum Wilson's injury woes. Isak's latest strike in Newcastle's 2-1 victory over Tottenham Hotspur further highlighted his importance to Eddie Howe's side. However, despite Newcastle's eagerness to secure Isak's long-term future with improved terms and a release clause, sources reveal that no significant breakthrough has been made in negotiations. Currently, Isak is earning £120,000 per week, and the club is determined to reward his form with a better deal. They hope to follow the same path they did with Bruno Guimaraes, who recently signed a new contract with a release clause, but talks with Isak have stalled. Behind the scenes, Newcastle has faced some friction, particularly with sporting director Paul Mitchell, reportedly unhappy with certain transfer decisions, leading to tension between him and Eddie Howe. This internal unrest has not directly impacted Isak's situation, but it is a factor in Newcastle's broader transfer strategy. Despite this, Isak remains happy at the club, and there is no immediate cause for concern on Newcastle's side. Now let's shift focus to Eberechi Eze, a creative force that has caught Arsenal's eye. While Alexander Isak remains a top target for Arsenal, another player who has been on their radar is Crystal Palace's attacking midfielder Eberechi Eze. Arsenal, in need of a creative spark in midfield, had considered Eze as a potential summer signing. However, much to the disappointment of many, including football pundits, Arsenal opted not to advance their interest in the talented playmaker. Eze's story is one of triumph and perseverance. After being released by Arsenal's academy at just 13, Eze rebuilt his career, rising through the ranks at Queen's Park Rangers before earning a move to Crystal Palace. At Palace, Eze has flourished, becoming one of the Premier League's standout creators, capable of unlocking tight defences with his dribbling and vision. His skill set has made him a valuable asset not only for Palace, but also as a target for top clubs. Charles Watts, an Arsenal expert, expressed his disappointment in Arsenal's decision not to pursue Eze. According to Watts, Eze would have provided the X-factor that Arsenal lacked in tight games last season. His ability to play both centrally and on the wings would have given Arteta tactical flexibility and more attacking options. Given Eze's relatively affordable release clause, many expected Arsenal to make a move, but the North London club decided otherwise. Next up, let's talk about Arsenal's potential move for free agent Adrien Rabiot. As Arsenal deals with injury concerns, particularly in midfield, the need for reinforcements has become urgent. With captain Martin Odegaard suffering an ankle injury while on international duty with Norway, Arsenal may have to accelerate their interest in free agent Adrien Rabiot. The French midfielder, who parted ways with Juventus after his contract expired in July, is available and has been linked with a move to the Premier League. Rabiot is a versatile box-to-box midfielder known for his ability to contribute both offensively and defensively. His experience playing at the highest level, including his key role in France's Euro 2024 campaign, makes him an attractive option for Arsenal. With Odegaard's injury potentially sidelining him for a significant period, Rabiot could fill the void left by the Norwegian. Rabiot's statistics speak for themselves. Last season, he registered 8 goal involvements, following an even more impressive 17 the previous year, highlighting his attacking contributions. Moreover, Rabiot has the ability to control the tempo of the game and make decisive forward runs, attributes that would help Arsenal cope with the loss of Odegaard's creativity. Now we turn to Jorginho, a veteran midfielder whose future at Arsenal is uncertain. Jorginho, who joined Arsenal from Chelsea in January 2023, has struggled for game time this season, raising questions about his future at the club. The Italian midfielder, known for his calmness on the ball and tactical intelligence, has yet to make an appearance for Arsenal in the Premier League this season, spending all 3 matches on the bench. Reports have emerged suggesting that Turkish club GALATASARAY is interested in signing Jorginho, with the Turkish transfer window still open. GALATASARAY sees Jorginho as an alternative to Manchester United's Casemiro, who remains unavailable for a move. With Jorginho in the final year of his contract, Arsenal may consider selling him if a suitable offer comes in. However, Jorginho's experience and quality could still be valuable to Arsenal, especially given the injury to Martin Odegaard. Should Odegaard be sidelined for an extended period, Jorginho could play a key role in providing stability and leadership in midfield. Arsenal will need all the depth they can get as they prepare for a challenging season ahead, which includes competing in the Premier League, FA Cup and UEFA Champions League. While Jorginho's future remains uncertain, his ability to control games and offer a calming presence in midfield may lead Arsenal to reconsider any potential transfer. Galatasaray's interest remains strong, but for now, Jorginho continues to be a part of Mikel Arteta's squad. Finally, we turn to the captain, Martin Odegaard, whose injury has sparked concern ahead of the North London derby. Arsenal's captain, Martin Odegaard, suffered a potentially serious ankle injury while on international duty with Norway, leaving the Gunners in a difficult position. Odegaard's leadership on and off the pitch has been a driving force behind Arsenal's recent success, and his absence would undoubtedly be felt. The injury occurred during Norway's match earlier this week, and Odegaard was seen leaving the field in visible pain. With the North London derby against Tottenham Hotspur just days away, there are growing concerns that Odegaard will miss the crucial match. His vision, creativity and ability to dictate the tempo of play have made him indispensable to Mikel Arteta's side. Should Odegaard be unavailable, Arteta will need to rely on other options to fill the void. One possibility is to deploy Kai Havertz in a more central role, though Havertz has yet to find his best form at Arsenal. Another option could be to fast-track the signing of Adrien Rabiot, who would bring much-needed experience and midfield presence in Odegaard's absence. Odegaard's injury has cast a shadow over Arsenal's preparations for the derby, but the team's depth and Arteta's tactical acumen will be tested in the coming weeks. Arsenal's ability to navigate these early season challenges could play a significant role in determining their success this season. With these stories unfolding, Arsenal's squad is facing critical moments, from transfer decisions to key injuries. As the season progresses, how Mikel Arteta manages these situations will be pivotal in their pursuit of both domestic and European success. Stay tuned for more updates as these developments continue to shape the football landscape.